Hey everyone. Okay, so this chapter is mostly about the battle between Minimalist and Nagamo, and in that regard, my biggest takeaway from this fight is that we got to see what Nagamo is truly capable of, which in itself kind of proved what Prince Granny Mia was saying correct, which is that for whatever strengths Taro has maintained, even has gotten slugger, slower, all that shit. Nagamo, he's still vastly weaker than Prince Nagamo, and I'm not really basing this on any power scaling. I'm just basing this on the pure reality of the situation. Like in the fight with Nagamo handedly dealt with him without really breaking a sweat, whereas Sakamoto, for however strong he still is, let's be honest, he still struggles a little more in his fights to the point that the more I think about all of Taro's fights up to this point throughout the series, they all in some way or another ended with him needing to rely on slimming down, so to speak, in order to defeat his opponents. Nagamo's fights puts into perspective just how much of a crutch that is to Taro, and how much Mio's words ring more truer than ever before. Like, Taro's gotten weaker, and if Taro is committed to his continued pursuit of X, he has to find a way to regain even half of the skill he once had. And yeah, on a lighter note, and so unless he wants to die, then he has to get stronger in some way. And yeah, on a lighter note, I just laughed at how much of Nagamo's trollish self came out during this fight. Like, man was fucking around with Minimalist at every turn with a smile on his face, and while that might be creepy for some, for me, you could just tell he was having the time of his life. Like, this is the first time he's had fun killing someone, and almost like this is the first time he's had fun killing someone in a while, but the ultimate disrespect was using the same weapon he used to kill Middle as a can opener, and like and that mirror scene, like, goddamn, man's a master disguise and loves fucking around with people with it. Um, which, yeah, I guess I do want to also talk about Nagamo's weapon of choice, because the first thing that popped into my head when laying eyes on it for the first time is just how overly fucking designed that thing is. Like, Jesus Christ, you use that thing as a weapon to kill people? Like, what the fuck are you doing, Nagamo? But then also, another thing that I was thinking about it more was, the more I looked at it, the more it looked like an oversized Swiss Army knife, just with numerous just with numerous options to kill people. Um, Now, in saying that, we do need to talk about the ending of the chapter where supposedly Taro can't slim down, and again, feeding into what I just talked about, there's one of two possibilities as to why this is the case. The first possibility is that when Granny Mio hit that pressure point that unlocked a supposed portion of his original strength, it might have had the side effect of locking away his ability to slim down or something, which in itself feeds into my second possibility, which is he has that he just can't slim down anymore, even if he tries. Like, it might have done something to Sakamoto's metabolism, but regardless of which it is, the fact that Taro can't slim down, that he's gonna have to fight on his gonna fight the way he is now, it does kind of add a more interesting dynamic to things now, in like how exactly is he going to fight back? How is he going to fight back? No, supposedly he can't even regain the form that he uses the most when fighting. And I'm not gonna lie, I think it does. I think taking that slim down form out of the equation is going to make for a much more interesting fight now. But but regardless of whatever it is, this is really pushing Taro into that corner now that, like with Shin, after this is all said and done, he needs to start training. He needs to regain somewhat of what he was in his prime, and find a way to get back to at least a fraction of what he used to be, in order to, like, properly move forward. With Nagamo, I think, being set up as the one to help him. Like, the one thing that stuck out to me about this chapter is again with Granny Mio's, like, whole thing about saying that Nagamo is stronger than is stronger than is stronger than Taro, kind of being proven correct. It is also setting up that, yeah, he might be the one to kind of help Taro like at least regain a fraction of who he used to be. I think that's I think the one thing that this did stick out about this chapter more than anything else. And yeah, and just it again, it does add kind of a question of like, how is this battle with the park going to go now? Because now that pretty much Taro can't slim down, he's gonna have to be extra careful now he deals with them, and even more so now that supposedly more so now that his gun has been destroyed too. So yeah, there's going to be a lot that needs to be figured out here. But yeah, guys, with that said, that's all I got for this review. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Blue Sky and this Crunchyroll. Push the notification bell, subscribe button, and just shit around, guys. Dark Knight of Running signing off. Later, everyone.